Welcome to another edition of All Things Cyber with Dr. Dave Martin. In this particular episode of All Things Cyber, we are going to take a quick look at the top 10 cyber sins that occur in the digital community at large, and just to ask a simple question: are you guilty? Well, we hope not. One of the very first things that happens way too often is people fall victim to phishing attacks. What are phishing attacks? It's when someone puts up a fake website or has you click on a URL and has you enter the login and the password. Once that happens, they have access to your digital world. Next, people are lazy with passwords. Speaking of passwords, they're either weak, using simple things like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, using group passwords, which means several people have a password, not being secure with their passwords, just putting the password out on the desk or even on a sticky for everybody to see, and even giving passwords out over the phone. Again, once the hacker has your password, they've got the keys to the digital kingdom. Another cyber sin is people going out to websites, downloading this or that cool software and not verifying where they're getting their software from. That allows the potential hacker to put some software on your computer that will pass all of your digital information back to them. Do you want to do that? I think not. Another mistake that happens when people get their laptops or their new computers is one of the first things that people do is turn off their built-in security. Far too many people do that. And the built-in security is there for a reason, and you might like another software, antivirus software, or some other piece of software better than your built-in security, but don't turn off your built-in security before you've got other protection in place. Hacks can happen literally in seconds. There are hundreds of thousands of malicious robots prowling the internet looking for unsecure computers. Don't let your computer be one of them. Don't use untrusted websites. That's another reason that you have anti-malware and antivirus software on your computers. Do you see these warning signs? It says the security certificate is not to be trusted, and yet people will go there anyway. Again, you go to an untrusted website and there's a chance that the website can be one of those sites that puts something on your system. Once a criminal has access to your system, game over. Under almost no circumstance should you ever allow remote access. It's even risky if you know the number and you know that the agent is to be trusted and you used to give them remote access. It's even risky at that point. But I personally would, if there's something wrong with my computer, I would rather take the computer down to an agent that I am physically verified and I can trust. In just the rarest of cases should you allow anyone remote access to your computer. Even if you think you know that you're calling a valid work center or valid call center and somebody you think is a trusted agent might not be. I would much rather have someone shut off the computer, take it down, and physically go somewhere where they know they have someone they can trust. Now, that might not be possible in every single case, but use care when allowing remote access. If you're going to use a public hotspot, use a virtual private network. Secure your connection. You see all these signs that advertise Wi-Fi free Wi-Fi zone? Well, the hackers see those too, and they may be well lurking in that free Wi-Fi zone. And once you connect without a secure virtual private network, again, they've got your information. Plugging in unknown flash drives is a huge cyber sin. You have no idea what's on that flash drive. Whatever you do, don't plug in a flash drive that you don't know where it came from. It's one of the quickest ways to get malware put onto your computer. And again, once you have malware on your computer, the hackers have keys to the kingdom. If you're going to have wireless access points in your own home, take some time to secure your wireless access points and or your routers. It's very easy to do. If you don't do that, again, you give the hackers an opportunity to get into your specific system. A very common problem is that we see all the time is thinking cybersecurity is not my business, it's not my responsibility, it's the techie's responsibility. So much of what happens in the cybersecurity world is a result of just people being lazy with common cyber hygiene techniques. Don't be one of them. Did you recognize yourself in any one of these slides? Well, if you did, I would just ask that you tighten up your cyber hygiene. Good cybersecurity practices are as needed as much as good technical cybersecurity. And please remember, cybersecurity is everyone's business. Well, that's all I've got for today. We'll see you soon.